Hey friends, I wish you a spark time and I'm confident that your accounting paper has gone very well, and now I am here to help you with respect to that how well you can excel in the subject which is upcoming now, that is the corporate law and the other laws. Friends, what is the intention behind creating this particular video is, since last 10-15 days, you will not believe I was getting so many calls from the students and they were pretty confident that their preparations are well till now, but on the same hands they were confused that sir, how we should approach the subject, because the subject is so bulky, having the critical concepts and the time is a constraint day before examination. So sir, can you help out with how we should prepare day before examination? Then I gave a thought. I guided them few on WhatsApp, I guided few on telephonic conversation, I guided few with the help of email conversations, and then I gave a thought that day before examination, the preparation needs to be done. The preparation needs to be done in a thorough manner. The preparation is to be done in a thorough manner, in a time-bound manner. The preparations are to be done in a thorough manner, in a time-bound manner, under a utmost pressure of examination. And when the preparation is to be done in a thorough manner, in a time-bound process, in a pressure condition, but in any case, we need to have the desired dedicated output. And so friends, here I am with a video. If you follow what guidance you are being getting in this particular video, then 100% your dedicated efforts with the support of this video guidance will get or will allow you to get more than what you expect from your preparations. Friends, in this video, we are going to discuss on following points. That as you can see on the screen is that we will go for chapter-wise weightage. Friends, you might be aware of that ICAI has brought a transparency in the weightage which they propose to give in the upcoming and the future examinations from June 2019 onwards for all examinations. What is the mindset which is required while you are preparing for the examination? How you should prepare means the day you come after giving the accounts examination till the time you reach the examination hall to give the law paper, that is the day pre-exam timetable, the trends which are seen till now in this subject of law and other laws, the chapter-wise classification, the tips which can boost your performance, and lastly, topic-wise categorization of the subject of corporate law and other laws. Friends, I would also like to give a disclaimer that whichever kind of material you are seeing here, you can download. The links are available in the below description. So here we go. Friends, the very first point we are discussing here is the institute allocated weightage to various topics which you should keep in mind while you are preparing day before the examination. So as you can see, the concept of preliminary definitions, incorporation, that is including memorandum and articles of association, the concept of prospectus and the concepts of share capital and debentures, institute giving the weightage of 25 to 40%. Then friends, the small chapters, if we take, that is deposits and charges, merged with a very big chapter, that is management, that covers registers, which covers administration, that covers the meetings and the administration of the same. Institute allocates 25 to 35%. Then the chapters which are bit common with the concepts which are coming in your audit, that is the topics of dividend, audit and accounts, institute giving the weightage of 35 to 40%. Friends, bear in mind, these are the institute allocated weightage which is available on the website of ICAI. When we focus on the other laws, then the special contracts to specify the indemnity and guarantee, the bailment and pledge, and the agency getting 30 to 35% of the weightage. And the three other laws, one is the Negotiable Instrument Act, the another is the General Clauses Act, and lastly, interpretation of statute is allocated a specific weightage, as you can see, 20 to 35%, 15 to 25%, and 15 to 25% respectively. So friend, first thing, keep in mind, this file is also available in the description. Download it, and whenever you are preparing the particular topic, keep in mind this particular weightage, which is assigned by no one else but by the mother institute, that is ICAI. Friends, the second important point is the right mindset with which you should start preparing for the subject of law. And the first tip I would like to give is, friends, be positive. In the sense, forget what has happened. With a positive motivation, start the preparations, and I'm sure with the planning which you are going to get in the video to come, so please see till the end, right? Then that will boost up your positive attitude. Friends, second important point to note down is that be prepared in a planned manner. आप सोचोगे सर अभी डे बिफोर एग्जामिनेशन, अब तो 2-3 दिन में एग्जाम शुरू हो रही है, हम कैसे प्लानिंग करेंगे? Friends, you are not required to prepare a plan. The plan is in the video to come, right? And also you can download the same from the description available below. And third, friends, very important is for this 2 days, be subject centric. What I mean to say is, had in case your accounts paper not as per your preparations, for time being, forget that. Don't try to do any kind of analysis that how many marks I'm going to get in the paper of subject of accounts. Don't come under the pressure of the subject which you're going to face after the law. For this 2 days, be subject centric. With the subject of law, give justice to the law, and I am confident that you will excel in the subject of the law. So friends, keep these 3 points in your mind. Be positive, be planned, and the third is be subject centric, and that is for time being the subject of the corporate law and other laws. Moreover, friends, if we talk of the timetable, that is what I mean to justify the main intention behind this video is the timetable pre-examination. Friends, I have prepared so thorough timetable which if you follow, the fruits will be there. Friends, you can see on the screen that 2 to 5 you will give the examination, that is of your accounts. 5 to 6 come directly to home. Don't waste your time doing talks with your friends there. It's very time wasting, demotivating. From the examination hall, directly reach to home. And I will prefer, don't drive on yourself, but use the public transport, right? Or use the personal cabs, but don't drive on yourself. That will give you a rest which can help you to perform better in the paper of the law. At 6 you reach home, 6 to 6:45, take a rest. From 6:45 to 7, give some entertainment to your mind, like do some meditation, listen to some good music, play some kind of game if you wish, but kindly nourish your mind. Come out of the dilemma of the past papers. Then 7:30 to 8 you prepare for 7 to 7:30 you have your dinner. आप बोलोगे सर ये इतना जल्दी क्यों dinner ले? It will, if you take the dinner well in advance, right, till you sleep, it will be digested, it will support your body and your mind power. So advisable, then you can have a light food, but take your dinner early during examinations, that is the time of 7 to 7:30. 7:30 to 8 you prepare for your study. Means take the study materials, take the reference book, take the notes which you are referring, take out all the fullscapes you have maintained, your summary book, your RTP, your MTP, whatever you are going to use as a resource material for studies, take all the things at one particular place. Then from 8 to 9, the studies start. Friends, you can see on the screen, 8 to 9, bailment and pledge, 1 hour is allocated. Those who are my students, right, will go for A category questions, and those who are other students, right, who are watching this video but have not studied with me, will also go for A category questions. Friends, why I am bifurcating between my students, those who have studied with me, and the other students is, my students will always start with any topic by first referring to the classroom notes which you are preparing, and then they will shift to whichever material they wish. So that's how the category will be different. The second guidance, friends, to you is, from where you will get this category, then after this, or you can say below the description, there is the whole material there. You can download it, which is having the topic, the page number of the institute study material, the category allocated, and if the frequently asked question is there, then there is also a hint with respect to that. So friends, likewise you can see I need not to discuss with you, but then later on from 9 to 10 agency, from 10 to 11 indemnity guarantee, from 11 to 12 audit, from 12 to 6 you need to take a deep sleep. At morning 6 you are waking up, 6 to 7 refreshment and breakfast, 7 to 10 negotiable instrument act. Likewise the things is going on. Friends, I just want to take your attention to, you can say, the lunch wala portion, and uske upar jo 10 to 12 hai, that is accounts. My students will read NB stands for notebook and A category questions, whereas those who are outside students, other students will refer A and B category. Likewise friends, I'm not discussing the whole screen, but you can pause and you can note it down, else you can download this file from the description link available and have a look at that. Moreover friends, if we go, then this is the day on which at 2 o'clock you're going to appear for the law examination. So advisable at 5 o'clock you will wake up, 5 to 6 refresh and breakfast, 6 to 6:30 registers, it's half an hour, only A category questions. Likewise 6:30 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 11, that is the meetings, the crucial portion. 11 to 11:30 take a lunch, pre your examination. Again, digestive system and your mind power. You will feel less sleepy during your examinations. 11:30 to 12:30, the preliminary definitions, the chapter 1 of the corporate law, you have to look at a fast. 12:30 to 1, get ready. 1 to 2, from your home to examination hall, and you are ready for the paper of 2 to 5, that is the law paper. Moreover friends, before you start with the subject, in order to support you with like what is the past trends, right, that from which chapter how much marks is coming, what is the sequence, then friends you can see, first if we focus on the corporate law, till now the highest weightage is with the subject of management and administration. Management means that 7th chapter, that is of registers and meetings, and in that also the meetings portion is getting the highest marks. So likewise you can see the screen, the second goes to the definitions, the third goes to the incorporation, and in that also the concepts of memorandum and articles, then the prospectus, then the share capital, then the chapter of dividend, bear in mind. Likewise the sequence is there on the screen. Again you can download this from the description below. Then friends, if we have a look at the other laws, then bailment and pledge, then you should go for negotiable instrument acts, then you should go for agency, then the general clauses act, then interpretation of statutes, and lastly you can focus on indemnity and guarantee. This is just for your mindset. Rest, if you follow this pre-examination schedule which you can see on the screen, then this is prepared, taking in care the past trend and also the future things which I, from my bit of the experience, can predict. Moreover friends, I am also hereby available with the chapter wise classification. What I mean to say by this, the whole of this subject is bifurcated into 2 parts. One is, which are those chapters from which generally we find a question in almost every examination. Then you can see that on the screen. From the Companies Act, the chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 7 and the chapter of dividend. These are the chapters from which you will always almost find a question, and if you focus on other laws, then negotiable, general clauses and interpretation. Similarly friends, which are those chapters from where you may or may not get a question? Then from the Companies Act, it's the chapter of deposits, charges, accounts and audit, and from other laws, the special contracts from which we may or may not find a question. So this classification will also help you a lot. Lastly friends, certain tips for you which will boost your performance at the time of examination, and the very first is, many students ask a question that, sir, is it a prerequisite at the intermediate level or the IPCC level to remember the section number and the form? Friends, those who are my students are pretty well clear that in notebook, we categorically wrote every form even though it was given or not given in the module. So tip for you friends is try to remember these section numbers and form numbers for the questions which are A category. That will help you a lot to gain good marks. Second is friends, very importantly, as now the papers will also be checked through computer-based systems, it is advisable that you focus very much on spellings. Do take care of that you don't make mistake in writing a wrong spelling. Third is, as now we are in the arena of the MCQs, it is very pertinent for you to remember the time limits involved and remember the time limits of both the A category and B category questions. And friends, whenever you are writing an examination, try to write as much as legal English possible. I am no way saying that write the exact module language, cram up. No, you can write in your own language, but it should be legal English. To exemplify in a second, for example, if I write section 1 applies as it is in section 2, this is normal English, but I need to write section 1 apply mutatis mutandis to section 2. As it is with minor changes is a normal English, mutatis mutandis is a legal English. Take care of this and you need to perform the best. And friends, again reminding you that whatever you are seeing this A category, B category, are you going to do categorization? No, the file is already there in the description. Kindly download and make the best use of the same. And last tips, what to do about the penalty? Then friends, there are ample of penalties. I don't think so that you are required to remember. You can take a calculative risk by ignoring the penalties, but ultimately it's at you to decide whether you're going to remember the penalties or not. But what can be the highest risk if you don't remember? 1 or 2 MCQs, 1 descriptive question may come. That much calculative risk you can take, because even if you try to remember, it is possible, but in my opinion, it's not feasible to remember the penalties involved in the law. Moreover, friends, whenever you are facing any practical, be analytical, think from a holistic perspective, and then try to give answer point by point. Give your final answer at the conclusion, not at the initial phase. And friends, if you are still not aware of that how to appear or how to write an answer in the practical questions asked in the subject of audit, in the subject of law, then kindly refer one video which I have prepared and is there on my channel. The description of that video, the link of that video is there in the description below this video. You also, I request you to watch that video. It will be very fruitful for you to get an idea that how one should write answer to a practical questions, because if you see the trend, then 60 to 70% of the questions in the subject of law are practical in nature. Friends, reminding you again, don't miss out to refer the RTP of the present attempt and the past 3 attempts. If you're having, then it's fine, friends, and if you're not having, then again the link of that is there in the description below for your support. And also don't miss out to see the mock test papers. If you are not having, again the link is there in the description below, and you can access all this at the ICAI website also. So friends, I hope. And lastly, the topic wise categorization. Since initial video you are seeing I focused on categorization, are you required to prepare that category? Then the answer is absolutely no. The file is there in the description, you download there. The sample pic of the file is here on the screen. Likewise, chapter number, the exact module index is there. The ICAI study material page number is there. The category is there. Just you see introduction C category, not required to be referred day before examination. But if you focus on definitions, so it is note 1. Then I have given a list of definitions which are required to be seen, and you can see frequently asked, yes. Then you go down, introduction of chapter number 2, C category, not at all required. Formation of company and one-person company, A category, very important for you. Analyze that thoroughly. Remember the form numbers involved. Remember the time limits involved. Remember the section number, and you are through with the particular subject. Moreover, if we focus on memorandum of association, it is B category. Now, just a clarification on A, B, C category. A category is very, very important. You need to have a breast understanding of the same. B category is not that much important, but seeing the amendment, seeing the practical approach in the field of chartered accountancy and company secretary, seeing the other professional examinations like of CS, CWA, and bit of the personal intuition from the teaching experience, merging all this in a blend, I try to give B category, and those topics which are very important to understand but not at all relevant in examination, that I categorize as C category. So bear this category, and also I've given a hint of frequently asked in that particular file. So I request download the same and you can share to as many you can share. So friends, at the last, I hope that this video be very fruitful to you, because you cannot experiment day before examination, nor you are having the perfect guidance, then this video will be a best friend of you day before the examination when you are preparing. Friends, if you're watching this video and your examination is to come in the attempt, then wish you best of luck. Follow this video tip by tip. My guidance, your preparation and your aspirations will lead to the desired success. And a small thing which I request you to do is kindly share this video with your friends, because you accessed the social media, but many of your friends who are having the examination might not be accessing that. You can just share the link so that they can see this video, because this will double, triple their preparations. Your guidance by my guidance will give direction to their performance, and the good vibes of that will surely help you. And friends, those who are seeing this video whose attempts are at future can very well prepare by taking the guidance of this video from day one. But I request that you just try to find out in your context those friends whose attempt is there now. Please take a time to share this video with them. This sharing will boost their performance. So friends, thank you for seeing this video till the end. And I again tell you that whichever documents we referred in this video, all can be downloaded from the links available in the description, and soon see you with such videos which can help you to perform the best. So friends, lastly, wish you best of luck, perform the best, and remember my words that friends, yes, we are under pressure, we are under the fear of examination, but champions are never compelled by the fears, but they are always propelled by their own desires and aspirations. Keep this in mind. Let the pressure of fear go down and the propelling of your desires go up, and see you soon excelling as an intermediate clear student. Thank you.